مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير
Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. We all know that zakat is one of the pillars of Islam. How is zakat calculated? So, zakat is payable on gold, on silver, on cash, and also on livestock. And then there are agricultural aspects of zakat and the business that one might have. Most of the time, we have gold or cash that we calculate when we need to pay zakat. And obviously, you should always consult your local expert, local imam, or organization if you have any questions. Gold, how much gold do you need to have to pay zakat on it? So it's 87 grams, and the equivalent cash is these days around 3,800. Now, obviously, the rate of gold varies, and as a result, you really need to work out how much it is. And then cash, how much cash you might have. Let's say you've got 10,000 cash, and on that you need to pay 2.5% on the cash that you hold. Now, there ought to have been a full year gone past on that on that cash. And now we can't play tricks with Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. So let's say someone has fixed a date of paying zakat on the 5th of Ramadan, and they take out a lot of cash just before Ramadan in vain to having to pay in order to pay less zakat. Now that will be playing tricks with Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, and He knows. Wallahu alimun bi dhati as-sudur. He knows our intentions. So we need to make sure that we are giving more than we need to, but not trying to pay less. But there could be an instance where effectively, let's say you just sold a house and you have received 100,000 just before the day, or just a week before you have a date fixed for yourself to pay the cash, to pay zakat. In that instance, you don't have to necessarily pay, according to some scholars, zakah on that money that's just been received. It's actually the money which you have held for a whole year. So that's how you calculate zakah, and you pay zakah on the amount that you hold. Now, sometimes our sisters, they only have gold and they don't have cash. And then they say, well, I only got gold and therefore I've got no cash to pay. But scholars maintain that actually that you need to sell some of that gold, because zakat is payable on you. You have to pay zakat, and as a result, you might have to sell some of your gold to pay the zakat that's applicable on that gold.